Hi, this is RockinRobin, and today I'm talking St. Patrick's Day traditions. You might know some of these, but you probably won't know all these details. Well, stay with us and we'll tell you all about them and wish her even good luck. In order to understand St. Patrick's Day, do you know who St. Patrick is? Well, St. Patrick was in the process of a 40-day fast. He was up on a mountain. And during that fast, he was attacked. He was attacked by snakes. And he used his staff. He took his staff and he banished all the snakes in Ireland. And because there were no more snakes in that whole country, they decided they were going to name a day after him. And he became a saint, and he became St. Patrick. And that is who we celebrate on March 17th of each year. Next, wearing green. Why do we wear green? Everywhere you go on St. Patrick's Day, you're going to find people, tons of people, whether it's parades or parties or bars, dressed in green. Now, why do we dress in green? It's not just the color of the lush landfields in Ireland. No, it's a political statement. In 1798, the Irish took a stand against British colonization. Green was considered a cultural identity movement. And now green is the color of Ireland. It represents the unsuccessful rebel uprising and is the color of Irish nationalism. If you see someone not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, give them a pinch. It's tradition. Next, corned beef and cabbage. Eating corned beef and cabbage is not a tradition in Ireland. They eat bacon and cabbage on St. Patrick's Day. It became a tradition here in the United States in the 1900s because corned beef was cheaper than bacon. So instead, we changed it to corned beef and cabbage, which the Irish do eat, but not necessarily on St. Patrick's Day. We also added a few potatoes, a few carrots to this St. Patrick's Day dinner. And when it comes to beer, why do we drink Guinness beer on St. Patrick's Day? Everyone loves drinking beer, but Guinness, of course, was made in Ireland. 3 million pints of Guinness are sold on St. Patrick's Day compared to just 600,000 on any other day of the year. Hey, you want to be Irish? You got to drink your Guinness. Next, what about four-leaf clovers? What is that tradition all about? Well, none other than St. Patrick thought that shamrocks resembled the Holy Trinity. And besides that, finding a four-leaf clover is very lucky. So it was easy to see why this was added as a St. Patrick's Day tradition. Now, what about downing the shamrock? Have you heard that one? The story goes that St. Patrick went into a bar and ordered a whiskey, and he was only given a half a glass. And he said to the bartender that the devil was going to get him because he wasn't telling the truth. He only had gave him a half a glass, and he ordered a full glass. So every time someone came in, that bartender would make sure that he gave him a full glass, and he'd give him a shamrock or four-leaf clover for luck. So now on the last drink of the night, bartenders put shamrocks in your drink and tell you to down the shamrock. That is meant to prevent devils and snakes. Now, how about dyeing a river green? In 1930, the Journeyman's Plumbers, local union number 30, dyed the Chicago River green. This was done in order to track pollution, not necessarily for St. Patrick's Day, but everyone seemed to like it. So now on St. Patrick's Day, the city puts 40 pounds of dye in the river. And it lasts a couple of days, and people love going there and taking photographs. The Leprechaun. These mythical creatures apparently came from the water. Now, supposedly they are cobblers and they know how to make great shoes, but they're also very mischievous. So there's a lot of leprechaun jokes. There's a scary leprechaun movie. They're not necessarily lucky, although they're looking for a pot of gold all the time. But there's a lot of jokes and a lot of puns around leprechauns, and people just love them. So they became a tradition. Kiss Me, I'm Irish. Now, how did that come about? Well, in Ireland, people will tell you for luck to kiss the Blarney Stone, Well, somehow that translated to anything being Irish was lucky. So on St. Patrick's Day, a lot of people will wear clothing that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." Now, what about watching Irish movies or listening to Irish music? There's a lot of different ones out there, and that's just tradition because we're on St. Patrick's Day. Some of the most popular to watch are My Left Foot, The Wind That Shakes the Barley, Belfast, and The Secret Room of Rowan Inish. Now, there's also a lot of different types of music. Just look for some timeless Irish classics, or maybe you'll find an Irish collection of DVDs you can watch on St. Patrick's Day. This is RockinRobin. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and give us a big thumbs up. Have yourself a fantastic St. Patrick's Day.